Hey guys, it's Annie. Welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I'm going to be reviewing the Urban Decay Prince Live Loud in Color collection. For starters, we're going to ignore my skin. I did a dermapen treatment, so I'm looking a little rough and red, but let's get into it. Alright, so this is the box right here. Okay, so in this collection, it looks like we have two eyeshadow palettes. This first one is the You Got the Look eyeshadow palette. These are the You Got the Look eyeshadow swatches. This next one is the Let's Go Crazy eyeshadow palette. These are the Let's Go Crazy eyeshadow palette swatches. And I do really like these shades. This one's looking a little patchy on camera, but it actually doesn't look that way in person. Next up, we have the All Nighter Waterproof Setting Powder. I have heard a lot of great things about this powder. Let me know what you guys think about it in the comments down below. But it says, waterproof and mattify your look while controlling shine and oil for up to 11 hours. This weightless vegan formula extends the life of foundation and makeup, blurs pores, and blocks shine all day. And this is $34. Now that I'm saying price, I forgot to mention the price of the other two palettes. So the first palette that I showed you guys, the You Got the Look eyeshadow palette, is $55, and the last eyeshadow palette that I showed you is also $55. That's the Let's Go Crazy eyeshadow palette. And I am gonna use this on camera, but let me show you the brush first because I'll use this to apply it. So this is the Multitasker Brush. I don't know if you guys can see this on camera, but it has like a hole in the center of it. It essentially looks like a flat top kabuki brush with a hole in the center. So Multitasker Brush, this fluffy, versatile brush is densely packed with super soft vegan bristles and can be used anywhere on the face and body. And this is $28, which isn't bad for a brush. I feel like it actually really did mattify my skin really nicely, and it looks pretty natural. Yeah, so you can really see the difference. So this side is obviously the side that we did. Yeah, I really like this. Especially with summer coming up, this is definitely gonna be a staple for me. Next up is the Prince Liquid Highlighter. So it just comes in a little squeezy tube. So this looks like a very natural highlight. It almost just gives you like a wet look. I don't see too much shimmer in here. Well, I see shimmer, but it's not, I don't know how to explain it. It's like not glittery. It's just very, gives you more of like a dewy look. This definitely isn't like a Tin Man highlighter. I like it though, it's very natural. So taking a little bit of that and putting it on my cheekbones here. Yeah, so it's just like a really natural glow. When it comes to liquids, I know that they say that you can use these on top of foundation or underneath, but in my opinion, I think that they look a lot better on top of foundation before you apply your powders. It just gives it more of like a natural look. And if you're not looking for a natural look, this is like the perfect base to layer on top of. Oh, but that is $32. It says that it's infused with shea butter, it's universally flattering, and it blends seamlessly to illuminate skin with a lightweight, dewy glow. Last but not least, we have two eye pencils here. So these are called Kajal Eye Pencils. Kajal? These are what the actual pencil looks like inside. So they're a very thick, bold pencil. This one is When Doves Cry. So it's just a matte white, very pigmented. And we have So Dark. So again, this is what the pencil looks like. I do like how they kept this very true to Prince's look. I mean, all of these eyeshadows, I mean, I've seen him wear every single one of these. I think I am gonna go in with this one here, guys. I know that this is probably one that everyone else is using. I haven't watched any other videos on this collection yet, but I feel like I've been doing so many purple eyes lately that I don't know if I should do this one. And I wanna do the metallic gray smoky eye. Yeah, so I'm gonna do this guy. For this eye look, I'm gonna go in with Love to the Nines, and Bold Generation, and So Dark, which are all right here. And I actually might go in with that guy too, just to clean up my eyes. So that is Sexy Dancer. I'll probably also use Crystal Ball in the inner corner, but I'm getting ahead of myself. Let's just start the eye look. So like I said, I'm going in with Sexy Dancer all over my lid here. Right, I'm taking that soft brown in the palette and I'm focusing this on the eye socket. I love the way that these shades are blending and they have just the perfect amount of pigment. Like this soft brown is just the perfect transition shade. I'm gonna go in with Chaka Delica. That is this guy down here. I hope I'm pronouncing that right, but that's that really, really pretty cranberry. Whoa, that one had a lot of fallout. Holy shit. Hang on. Luckily, it seems to be wiping away. Okay, I think we saved it, but that was crazy. Although to be fair, I applied it with a fluffy brush, which for metallics, you typically want more of a firmer packing brush or applying it with your finger. Right, I'm going into So Dark, which is that black shade in the palette. It's not coming up super pigmented with this brush. Let me try it with my finger. Okay, yeah, I definitely like the application on my finger more. Although I'm getting a lot of fallout from this shade as well. That one didn't wipe away as cleanly, so you can still see some of the fallout in the crease here. Let's see if we can save it. If you're gonna wind up purchasing this palette, I would do your foundation last. Oh my gosh, the amount of fallout from this, I feel like it's just making my face look super muddy. I'm gonna catch this eye up to speed and then I'll be back to try some of the other shades. Okay guys, we're back and this is a little bit of a mess, but we're gonna keep going. I'm gonna continue that underneath my eye. I'm gonna go in with Bold Generation, which is that metallic silver. Ooh, I love this shade. Wow, that just really tied it all together for me. Then I'm gonna go into that Crystal Ball shade, which is that icy white. Just gonna add that to the inner corner. Then I'm gonna go in with the eye pencil, So Dark, and I'm just gonna go along the lash line up here, just to blend in that eye. And then I'm gonna use this as my bottom liner as well. Okay, so I tried to fix as much as I could underneath my eyes. It's still looking a little muddy and cakey, but my whole face is looking muddy and cakey anyway from that treatment that I was telling you guys about. So it's just looking rough and my lips are looking stupid. I kind of don't even want to post this video, but I do want to get this review up for you guys because this is a new collection that's launching. But yeah, let me head off camera. I'm gonna pop on some lashes and hopefully that will make this come to life a little bit. All right guys, so I think it looks a little bit better with lashes. I tried going in with Groovy Potential, which was that really pretty purple shade here. But that also had a lot of fallout and I almost ruined all the work that I did trying to rebuild up my foundation underneath my eyes. So, I mean, you guys already know my final review is, I don't know if I would recommend the eyeshadow palettes. They do have a lot of fallout. Although, is that fair to say? If you did your foundation last and did your eyeshadow first, I don't think it would be an issue. I mean, the colors, you guys saw how they swatched to my hands. Everything's very pigmented. I think this is just more of a situation of whether you guys think it's worth it or not. Everyone sees things differently. The Sailor Moon collection that I reviewed by ColourPop, I got lit up for that because I really didn't like that. I thought the eyeshadows were patchy. There was a lot of fallout with that. I just wasn't a fan of the color choices for the collection, and I remember getting a lot of hate underneath that video, and I was like, I didn't like the collection, who cares? But there were a lot of other people who did like the collection, so I don't know. But I do recommend the setting powder. Like I said, I've heard a lot of great things about this, and I mean, I love the way that it looks on my skin. Right now you can't tell for like the 100th time because my skin just looks terrible right now. But I do think that that's a good buy, especially for $34 and the summer coming up. Next, I would recommend the eye pencils. These were very, very creamy. I mean, I used the black you guys saw, and oh, I just wiped the swatches off on my hand not too long ago. But yeah, they're both very creamy, both very pigmented. I could just picture using the So Dark shade as like a smudged out wing liner look. I feel like that would look amazing. And these are $28 each. I'm not sure if I mentioned that before, but I think that that's a good price point. The liquid highlighter, it gives such a natural finish. If you're someone who likes more of a natural highlighter, I think this is definitely the way to go. When it comes to the brush, I feel like I can't really say too much about this because I just use this for powders, and since it's like a flat kabuki, you can use this for foundation and everything like that. I do think that $28 is a really good price point for it. Yeah, if you want something that says Urban Decay Prince on it, and you're looking for a kabuki brush, this would be worth it. And last but not least, when it comes to this other eyeshadow palette, I can't really speak on it since I just did the swatches on my hand, which I loved the swatches for both palettes. So I don't know how this is gonna actually perform on the eyes, but I'm assuming that they're the same kind of eyeshadow formulas. For me personally, I don't mind fallout at all as long as it wipes away cleanly, which you guys saw it didn't really, especially for the black shade. But I do know that a lot of people do their foundation last, so maybe that's not an issue for you. The thing that I thought was really cool about this collection is that Urban Decay actually worked really closely with Prince's team and those who knew him in real life, so they didn't just stamp a logo on here and just say that it's Prince's collection. They actually really put in the effort. But anyway guys, those are my thoughts. Let me know what you think in the comments down below. Make sure to give this video a like if you liked it, that really helps me out. And yeah, make sure to subscribe if you want to see more videos from me. I love you guys so much, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye guys.